Hi everyone and welcome to Nice Work Pal. I'm Jim and we are here at Coronado Springs Gran Destino Tower, the new big part in front, and we're going to be having dinner at Toledo, which is the restaurant up near the top, and it has tapas and seafood and steak, and it's way up at the Topas. But first we're going to look around Coronado and see what everything looks like on the inside, then we'll go to dinner. Come along. I haven't been to Coronado Springs since they built the Gran Destino Tower. I'm really kind of excited to see the old stuff and how all the new stuff blends in. So we're inside the tower of the Gran Destino Tower. This is the lobby area. It is beautiful. It continues the southwest feel of Coronado. I haven't been here since before they built this tower. Dawn, you stayed here once. As I recall, it had that really warm southwest feel to it. Or it was maybe 35 degrees and you had to wear gloves.
It was Christmas, and it was very cold.
It's much nicer today, which makes the atmosphere feel all that much more authentic. We're going to continue our tour around and see the sights, but from what I see here, this area is super high-end and modern. Just downstairs from the lobby is a new lounge called Barcelona. It's really cool looking. Once we're done looking around, we may have to stop back. Just outside of the tower, which is beautiful from the outside as well, we can see lots of water, the surrounding rooms from the original Coronado Springs. Over on the center of the water is the Three Bridges restaurant, and that is a new addition as well. They built all the bridges so everybody can kind of cross over and get to that one center spot. As we're walking out here, we're kind of heading over towards the original area where the gift shop is, the convention center, the check-in area, the parts I remember. Here's the map of Coronado Springs. It is big. As you can see, it goes all the way around this body of water. You are here. Well, you're not here. I'm here. You're at home. The convention center was here originally. All of these rooms around it were here originally. The Gran Destino Tower is the new addition, and the Three Bridges area is new.
Let's go over and check it out.
Okay. El Mercado is the quick service location. I remember back in the day this was called the Pepper Market Grill.
And then across the way is the Rick's Sports Bar.
Which I think back then it had a different name too, but I don't remember what it was. But it has not changed much.
Yeah.
So this area right here, this was the original check-in area for the hotel, yeah.
Oh, makes sense.
It does, yeah. But the tower is much nicer, but that was the area.
There's the doors right there. It makes sense, because there's a gift shop right here.
I do want to look in this gift shop.
Yeah, let's check it out. Looks like they have some pretty unique things.
Place Cafe Rick's next to it, which is closed right now, but it looks like they have some grab-and-go breakfasty stuff. You think Molly would like this? If you can read this, the rats fell off. Ooh, it's $90.
Wow.
We won't talk about Bruno. So there's a resort scavenger hunt. Explore the atmosphere and details that mesh together to create Disney's Coronado Springs. They've hidden 12 mosaic tiles around the resort.
That's pretty cool. I've never
Yeah.
seen this before.
Once
But
you
that's
can-
awesome.
It says once we complete it, we can come back and get a prize.
Ooh.
We have a little time before dinner, so we thought we'd stop and get a drink here at Barcelona. The bar, Barcelona. And I had to get my shot, my beer, and a shot. 16th floor, this is our stop. Here we are on the 16th floor, Toledo, Topas steak and seafood. The colored glass ceilings are the first thing you notice when you walk in here, but oh my, there is so much to look at, including some of the chefs. Holy cow, the view from Toledo, excuse me, holy Toledo, the view from Toledo is pretty amazing. Here is the menu at Toledo's. There are tapas and starters. I can't even say most of these names, but everything looks delicious. Chef's signature dinner for two. That sounds like something Dawn and I might be into. A nice big steak. There are many other entrees to choose from, both seafood and steak and chicken. And there are some good sides too. Brussels sprouts. We like Brussels sprouts. There's also beans, cauliflower, bravas, whatever that is. Peppers, samba rice, and olive oil potato puree. That's interesting. So we pretty much decided on what we're going to get tonight. We're going to get the pan con tomate, which is crushed tomato, garlic, olive oil, and charred bread as an appetizer. And then we're going to get the bone-in ribeye for two. That sounds delicious. Comes with a couple of sides. We're going to order the Brussels sprouts and the olive oil potato puree. I'm also going to get a beer. Surprise! Pan con tomate is here. This is our appetizer. Almost like garlic bread meets a tomato spread. Hey, I rhymed. It looks delicious. Let's give it a whirl. I am so hungry. There was no bread service with this meal, so this is the first thing we get to eat. Okay, that's pretty delicious. So out this window near our seat, yes, Hollywood Studios, Galaxy's Edge, there's the Tower of Terror. It's all right there. There's all the charcuterie boards being prepared. I think they're expecting a lot of those dinners for two. Outside of the windows here, you can see so much. Look at Coronado Springs from above. Ooh, is that Expedition Everest in the background? Just simply amazing views. Alright, so here's the main attraction, the ribeye for two. It does look amazing. We got the Brussels sprouts, of course, which we are big fans of Brussels sprouts if they're cooked right. And this is the potato puree, the olive oil. Oh, that looks very good. Amazing. Alright, we'll let you know how it is. Our meal tonight was so good. And honestly, the surprise of the night was the Brussels sprouts. They were so good, we're going to ask the waitress what's on them. Maybe we can recreate them at home. That would be amazing if we could. We got a little dessert, despite the fact that we weren't going to get dessert. But it's our anniversary and they brought us a little treat. Isn't that nice? The Dahlia Lounge is right outside of Toledo, and it has an outdoor deck that is sporting some amazing views of its own. As you can see, everything for miles around. Off in the distance we can see Expedition Everest, as well as the water park, Blizzard Beach, and of course we can see the convention space in Coronado Springs. In a slightly different direction we can see the swan, the dolphin, and the Swan Reserve. Oh, and look, way off, there's Epcot. But enough about the view. Our dinner. We had the ribeye for two, and it was delicious. The ribeye was, we ordered medium, right? Yes. And I'll say it was probably closer to medium rare, but it was good. But for me, the star of the show, you're not gonna believe this, it was the Brussels sprouts. I don't know what was on them, but they were just amazing. And yes, I'm getting rained on, but I don't care. We also had the pureed potatoes. They were fantastic as well. Everything was very delicious. It's a little pricey, $110 for the steak for two. The view is fantastic. The inside is very attractive. I can't say I regret this. I would come back. So there you go. I would say give Toledo a try. I liked it. Dawn, did you like it?
It was fantastic. I'd come back.
Okay, there you go. And that seems to be my rule of thumb. Would I come back? The answer here is a yes. So Toledo at Gran Destino Tower at Coronado Springs. Thanks for watching. Dawn, thanks for coming to dinner with me.
Anytime.
Nice work, pal.
Nice work, pal.